This is the lowest part of the yard. Bananas like to have, I don't want to use the term wet feet because that implies they like to be soggy. They like constant moisture. They're big, heavy drinkers and they're heavy, heavy feeders. They require a lot of nitrogen. So whenever we clean the goat pens, they get the poop gets dumped in between. Whenever we do a cookout or we burn trees or a bonfire, I would pick the ashes and pour them in there because ashes are potassium. Potassium. Okay? Nitrogen. When my son's home with all his kids, they know not to pee in the house. They go water the bananas. And because nitrogen, lots of nitrogen. They love it. These I have. I was hoping I would have some ready to go, but they're not quite. These are praying hands. They grow together like this. Those are Mysore. I have dwarf Cavendish. These are apples, and there's a bunch in the back there. Sweethearts, giant Orinoco's. These are ice cream bananas, which are Namois, not the Java ice cream, not the Java Blue. And then I have dwarf Orinoco's, and I have what's called a pearl. All right, kids, you guys ready? So I got these bags. This is 247garden.com, and these are fabric grow bags. And everything's starting to bolt. I got to replant these. I hit it with the lawnmowers. This one's deflated. But I got parsley and cilantro, which is also coriander. You get the seeds and just throw it.
Do you soak those seeds? Because I bought seeds. They
You can
never
soak
came
them.
up, so
You
then
can soak them.
Yeah, they came up
They
better
take
when I
a while.
soaked them.
They like moisture.
Okay.
Okay? And then like whenever you get, if you eat green onions, save the bottoms. Put them in a little water, they'll start to grow some roots and put out a little green shoot. Same with garlic. Stick it, poke a hole, stick it in the ground. You're good to go. You're stepping because there's baby radishes, baby beets, tomatoes. If anybody wants any of the baby tomatoes, we can yank them up and you can take some home. These are Everglades tomatoes. So you can see here, there's a turnip growing on top of a daikon. And here's a red, we call them red rocket radishes, but they're really called red arrows. They look like red rockets. So anyway, and this is commando gardening. You just throw the seeds out. Those are Barbados cherries, and there's some that look like they're ripe. They're also known as acerola, and when you get vitamin C in the store, that's where the vitamin C comes from. One of those, let me see if I can. You kind of have to be careful where you step because that's the thing about. Oh look, parsley. I've got parsley and cilantro. Let me see if I can get enough for everybody to try. In the storm, this is a moringa. We left it. It's coming back. I have mango. This is, now see, this is weird. They don't usually come out like this.
It's confused.
This is a rainbow eucalyptus here, and as they call it rainbow because as it sheds its skin, its bark, it changes colors. This is a hog plum or June plug here. This is a purple sugar apple. What I'll bring in, like Wayne will bring in the dump trailer and he'll dump all the poop that we've collected, and I'll cover it with the tarp to kind of burn it down because horse poop is very, very, very strong. It's too high, it will burn. And goat poop you don't have to worry about, but the horse poop we do. So we bake it for a year before we turn it over. And the tarp moved, so I threw some seeds around it. And we have Everglades tomatoes grow wild. They grow wild. I'm going to extend it out another one or two here, but from Tractor Supply, and I've gotten the T-posts, and I've hammered them in the ground, each panel is 30, 16? 16,
50 inches wide.
16 by 50. Okay, so then you take 4 T-posts or 2 wooden posts, you put them in the ground, and you have 2 people, and you fold it over, stick it in there, and then now you have your bean arbor. Or in my case, I've got beans. I did have squash, but since I